Yes, I mean, this is our first, really, for us as a virtual church planter training course. And we've got guys from all over the world. I heard there are even Aussies that have woken up to be online with us this morning. For them, it'll be early hours of your morning. The guys in America, Paris, Dubai, UAE, Malta. We see Andre there. And all over South Africa. And so it's a huge privilege to be together like this. And so we're going to keep it quite tight. We've got 4 speakers. And this is part 1 of a 2-part church planter training. So we're going to be doing 4 consecutive Tuesday nights, 7 to 9 South Africa time for part 1. And then the studio, this is in Pietermaritzburg, the studio is going to move to Johannesburg. And part 2 is going to happen from Cornerstone Church for another 4 consecutive weeks. And so tonight we're going to kick off in a couple of moments with our first speaker, Richie Pratt, who's going to be dealing with the obstacles that church planters encounter. And then after that, Mally Black, who for years was the name and the face behind ITCC, the theological college, is going to be speaking about doctrinal strength, how you get yourself doctrinally strong as a church planter. And then Edwin Strong is going to be talking about how keeping the family home front intact in the rigors of planting a church and leading a church. And then we're going to end the evening looking at how to gather people, how to gather your core team. Just before we introduce you to Richie Pratt, you might be wondering, church planter training now in lockdown, are you being serious? Yeah, we're very serious, because if you look at the Bible in the early church, when the early church was under the pump, when they were under persecution, they did 2 things, didn't they? They prayed, and then straight after they prayed, they scattered and planted churches. We honestly believe there is a new wave of church planting coming. And just really so good to see how many young guys and young girls have put up their hands to come on this course here tonight. And so without any further ado, Richie Pratt, dear friend of mine, part of the NCMI apostolic team, and known as the Bishop of the Natal Midlands. And so, over to Richie Pratt.